I caught a scammer daisy chaining my real estate deals. So I called them. You guys don't have these properties under contract and you're simply just daisy chaining them. So was that purposely excluded from our conversation, or was there just a miscommunication? In this video, I'm gonna explain to you what daisy chaining is in wholesaling. And let me tell you, it's not what you think. Most people don't even know what it actually is. I'm also gonna teach you how to look out for it, how to spot it, and then I'm going to expose these scammers. So what is daisy chaining? Well, let's first understand what real estate wholesaling is. You found a property, let's say an ugly house that's in pre-foreclosure, and you say,
hey seller, you know what? I'm gonna offer you $100,000 for your house.
So you offer them $100,000, but you don't give them cash. No. What you do is, wait, I need a piece of paper. Oh, hey, hold on. Look what I have here. I got me an actual contract that I just used to lock up a property. So then you send them a contract for $100,000. They sign the contract and you sign the contract. You then write a check for your earnest and option money. You get all this stuff, you send it in the title, and now you have what we call equitable interest in a property. You don't own it yet, but you have equitable interest. So what is equitable interest? Well, I'll tell you off of, from my own brain. Equitable interest is like, imagine you have a shiny toy car you really want to buy, but you don't have the car yet, but you made a deal with the owner to buy it later. Because of that deal, no one else can take it from you, even though it's not officially yours yet. In real estate, equitable interest works the same way. It's like having a special promise on a house, the contract. You don't own the house, but you have the right to buy it because of your agreement. That makes you kind of like a VIP when it comes to that house. Does that make sense, everyone? Does that make sense? You have a claim on that property and you are the only one who has the right to buy it or wholesale it, sell it to another investor, or maybe sell it to another wholesaler who's going to then sell it to an investor who may sell it to another wholesaler, who may sell it to another wholesaler, who may sell it to another wholesaler, who then may sell it to an investor. That's what everyone thinks daisy chaining is, but it's not. That's just assigning and reassigning and reassigning. So let's say that you got a property under contract. Let's say this $100,000 house, you send it to me for $110,000 and I sell it for $120,000. Did we daisy chain? Or if I sent it to someone else for $115,000 and then they sold it for $120,000, did we daisy chain? No, because we all had equitable interest. At all times, we had a legitimate contract, whether that's the original underlying contract or what we send to each other, which is a JV agreement. That simple 1 or 2 page contract that just says, hey, I'm agreeing to sell this house. We're going to take a split on it, or I'm getting it to you for this price. We all have an underlying equitable interest. Daisy chaining is when you're out marketing a property and you don't have any special VIP, no special promise, no underlying contract, no equitable interest. And let me tell you right now, it's illegal. It is illegal to market real estate that you don't have an equitable interest in if you're not a licensed agent or a broker. It's illegal. And it's an epidemic in our industry. And I'm going to show you how to find them. Here I am on Facebook, and I bet you, I'm just going to jump into a random group, this group, and I bet you these people are just going to be daisy chaining. Well, hey, that's actually one of my agents. He works at my company. So our company, we're a team. So he's not daisy chaining because we actually have this property under contract. Cedar Hill. Yep. That's a big lot deal. That actually came from our free wholesaling Discord. So yo, guys, I have the #1 absolutely free real estate wholesaling Discord. It's a mentorship. It's a course without all that BS. It's free. We're a community. We hang out in here. I teach you everything you need to know about real estate wholesaling. I got live streams. I got software recommendations. I got scripts. Here are public lists. I just gave you 30,000 skip trace numbers for free. Just hop up in the Discord. You got a lead, send me the leads. My team will comp them and then we'll sell them. We'll make money. Just like this deal here. So I guess we're selling that deal. But this guy, he could be daisy chaining. This guy could be daisy chaining. This dude could be daisy chaining. Daisy chaining. Daisy chaining. Daisy chaining. Well, she's not daisy chaining. Taylor works at our company. Oh, there's Francisco. Dang, dude. My team really be attacking these Facebook groups. I love to see it. That makes me a happy boss. The point is, actually, most of the deals that you're coming across on Facebook, they're actually daisy chain. Most of these people, I'm not going to call you out, Jan. I don't know, Jan. My bad. You may not actually have this under contract. He may just be finding other people's deals and then going out and marketing them. But Max, why would they do that? Here you go. Right now, we have 15 properties under contract. So imagine you're some who we're about to expose here in a second. And what you do is you see Max's, properties, and then you see that Max is selling it for, I don't know, let's just say we got it for 100. He doesn't know what we got it for, but we're selling it for 120. He goes out and markets it at 130. Okay? He finds a buyer at 130, but he doesn't have the contract on it. He then comes back to us and say,
Hey, Max, I'm a real estate investor. I want to buy this property.
We're like, cool, dude. Sounds good to me. It's 120 for sure. So what he does is the investor who's paying him 130, he says,
Hey, man, please give me, $5,000 non-refundable EMD.
he gets the $5,000 non-refundable EMD. He then goes to us and says,
Hey, Max, I'll have the contract. Here's your $5,000 non-refundable EMD.
dude, you're legit. You just gave us $5,000. We give him the property from 120. He goes out and sells it for 130 and he makes money. But at no point did he ever have any equitable interest. And he was taking money and he was never had an actual claim on this property. It's really, really sketchy and really, really scary. So that's why at our company, we don't blast addresses. So if you saw there, we never actually said what the Cedar Hill address was because we can't. We just say, hey, we have a deal available. This is the zip code. This is the type of deal. We can't put addresses out there because if we do, we'll get Daisychainers like this I'm going to show you here soon. And what they're going to do is go out and blast our properties.
Now, Max, why is that so bad? Who cares if they're out marketing your deals?
Well, one, I don't want some dude marketing my deal when I have professional licensed agents that my team has spent hundreds of hours in training and hiring who are literal professionals, and I got some who maybe doesn't speak English out marketing my same deal. It makes my deals look bad. Also, it's dangerous. We've had situations where they'll get our address, they'll get our lockbox code, and go out and blast it on Facebook and say, hey, come check out this house. Here's the lockbox code. That's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous. Sure, that property's vacant, but people can go in there and vandalize these homes. Or worse, some of the properties we market, they have people living in them, bro. Fuck, I hit my mic. I was getting so enraged. They have people living in some of these properties that we're wholesaling. Families, tenants. And if you're out blasting addresses and there's random people going by these houses, that's sketchy. We don't do business sketchy. We're professionals. So no. That's why we have to go through so many measures to make sure all of our buyers are actual buyers and not some Daisychainer. And sometimes they slip through the cracks. And this person who I'm about to show you slipped through the crack. And you guys won't believe what they did. Let me show you. Here's a property in Garland, Texas that we had under contract. A nice, simple home in Garland, Texas. We got it under contract for $205, and we weren't trying to make a lot of money on it. We were trying to sell it for $211. Not a lot of money. Well, I'm just working, doing my thing. I'm on my phone, and I get a message. And, here it is. John, make sure to blur the person's face and name. So I get a message. He's like, hey, I have a deal. Do you want it? And I'm looking at the address and I'm like, wait, we have that property under contract. What? So what the heck is going on? This dude is trying to sell my deal to me for $217,500, $6,500 more than what I'm selling it for. What the fuck? So what this dude was doing was daisy chaining. He somehow got into our system, got our address, then was out marketing to people that there's a deal available that he has. Well, he was stupid enough to come and market it to the person who has it under contract, aka me. So he was trying to daisy chain me. The whole thing is weird, guys. I was so pissed off because this is not just some ordinary guy. This is a guy who is in my community who I spent a pretty long time trying to nurture and trying to help. And I had like an hour, 2-hour conversation with him. And I was like, hey, I'm really going to help you out here. Whatever you need. You need some help with software. Do you need me to comp your leads? You need anything, man, send them my way. And he was like, for sure, bro. I'll send them your way. I was like, dude, let's go. Thank you. Then this is what I get. If you're going to daisy chain, again, I don't think you at all should. It's illegal. I think it's terrible. But at least tell me, hey, man, I daisy chain deals. Can I send you daisy chain deals? I'll be like, no, man, I only take deals that have an underlying contract. At least be upfront with me, but don't do this to me. So I was pissed. So I hopped on the phone with him and his partner, and this is what happened. Hey, how's it going?
All right, doing well. Bear with me for just a moment. I'm going to get.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Hey, Max.
Hey, how's it going?
Yes, sir. I have On the line as well.
All right. Hey, how are you guys doing?
Oh, doing well. Doing well yourself?
Yeah, it's going well. So I'm just trying to better understand the situation because I spent a lot of time on the phone with you guys, tried to help you out, tried to give you guys some advice, free comping, free MD lending, hoping I can dispo your guys' deals. But it was never told to me that you guys don't have these properties under contract and you're simply just daisy chaining them. So was that purposely excluded from our conversation, or was there just a miscommunication?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it definitely was a miscommunication. Jerry, you still there? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would say it's definitely a miscommunication, just on the fact that I was talking about the amount of deals that we get. Those are from like different partners that we get them from, and when we get like 20 to like 30 different properties a month, we're not getting all those directly seller. On the lower end, we're getting less than two to three, and that's where we're trying to bridge that gap with keeping the investors fed by keeping deals sent out through other investors that we know. But that particular deal that we sent, yeah, that one was a daisy chain, and the ones that we are sending, those aren't like the one that we will be sending will just be straight direct to seller. And I think the communication should have been outlined that, hey, look, this is all from other wholesalers as well. But I think that was definitely something we should have spelled it out and said, hey, look, these are from other investors for sure.
Okay, understood. Because there is a difference between getting properties from wholesalers and dispoing those, which is what my business does. We have an assignment agreement from a wholesaler and we have the exclusive rights to dispo their deals. But there is another thing when all you're doing is getting deals from dispo shops and like a New Western and then putting it out there saying, hey, I have this deal, and then just daisy chaining in between. So all I ask is to just tell me if it is a JV agreement with the wholesaler, if this is direct to seller, or if this is a daisy chain. Because if it's a daisy chain, then I'm not at all interested because you guys don't have equitable interest in the property.
Got you. Understood. I mean, anything that's not directly under contract, we definitely need to communicate that for sure.
I mean, I don't know why you guys are doing it. It's an illegal practice. You can't market a property without having equitable interest. So you can get in severe trouble. So if I were you guys, I'd cut it out immediately, but I'm not your legal attorney. I mean, especially when 1401 Melody that y'all sent me asking for that $217,500. Well, I'm the one who actually has a contract on that property and we're dispoing it for $211,000. So I looked into our system and I saw that you guys are one of our vetted buyers under my agent Francisco. So you guys got with Francisco, you guys told him you were a buyer. In reality, you're just a wholesaler, and now you're taking my deals and then marketing them to people, and you guys made the mistake to market my deal to myself to dispo.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I would definitely, I would agree that, we really try to stay away from anybody that's only exclusive people. Like, we have our own cash buyers. We don't do any mass marketing. It is still marketing it out, which isn't good. But I think that, what we're trying to do is just get you, your asking price and try to get your deal moved. And what we could do is just stop marketing that and marketing any deals that are from other investors. So that's something we could put a stop to.
Hey, I'm not going to tell you guys how to run your business, how you run your life. I think what you're marketing a deal is awesome. I would just ask for permission first, at least, even if you don't have a contract. So at least ask for verbal permission, like, hey, can I go and find a buyer for your deal? That's what I would do. But again, you guys, proceed however you want. As far as working with you guys, hey, I'm fine, whatever. I can look past it as long as I can see a front side contract on your deals that you either have a JV agreement on or that are direct to seller. If you can just send me the original contract with the seller, you guys can redact the price, you can redact any key information. I just need to see that underlying contract. Then I'm happy to dispo your deal. But I just need the underlying contract before I move forward.
Gotcha. Yes, sir. Yeah,
okay.
Understood. Okay. And that's no problem.
And then, yeah, I mean, and if you guys want me comping your deals, I don't want to waste my time comping a daisy chain deal. So please just send me the underlying contract and then just be transparent with me. And then we can move on from this.
Overstood. Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
Sounds good. Max, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Once again, apologize for the miscommunication.
No, no problem. Absolutely. Do you guys have any questions for me?
None at this moment. I don't, sir. Yeah. I'm good on my end.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. All right. Well then, yeah. Send me deals going forward, guys. I appreciate it.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Max.
All right. Bye-bye.
I appreciate it. All right. Bye-bye.
So there you have it. These guys, they fucked up. But I give everyone a second chance in the world, and I really hope these guys will come around and start wholesaling the right way, because I think they do. I think they do business the right way. They just here and there daisy chain, which it's not cool, but I'm still open to doing business with them again. I hope that they can, send me deals, we can sell them, and we can work well together. But I wanted to make this video, guys, not to trash on these guys, obviously, because I blurred out their names. I'm not here to make drama, but I made it hopefully as an educational video to show you what daisy chaining is, show you how not to wholesale, and then what I want this YouTube channel to be about, what I want my community to be about, is about how to wholesale the right way. Because our industry is full of fraud. It's full of bad people. But most of us are great people trying to do things the right way and genuinely try to help sellers and help buyers and make a difference. It's amazing when you sell an ugly house and then 6 months later you drive by that same neighborhood and there's a beautiful, flipped house and there's a family sitting inside eating dinner. It brings the biggest smile to my face that I was like, because of me, a family has a house to live in. But the bad actors in the space, they can ruin it. So hopefully this video is educational. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.